Welcome back to Vagabond, Gypsy, Tarot, and Oracle. Today we are doing our readings for our people who are born on Thursdays. So if you are born on a Thursday, you are in the right spot. So today, this is for Thursday, March 7th through Thursday, March 14th. Thursday, March 7th through Thursday, March 14th. We have a new moon in Pisces on the 10th. Mercury moves into Aries on the 10th. Daylight savings time begins in the U.S. and Canada at 2 a.m. on the 10th. And Ramadan begins at sundown on the 10th. So there's a lot happening on the 10th. Then we have Venus moving into Pisces on the 11th. So welcome to National Women's History Month as well. But now let's go back to Pisces. So Pisces is here until the 20th of March. The 19th is the vernal equinox, and the sun moves into Aries on the 19th. So it's the first day of spring in the northern hemisphere on the 19th. So Pisces is with us until the 20th. So for your new moon manifestations, if you have Pisces energy, especially sun, moon, and rising in your chart, you have a lot of extra Pisces energy this month to assist you within your new moon intentions. And this is a time to dream big and manifest big. So if you had dreams when you were a child, it's also asking you to not limit yourself just to your adult dreams and wishes. Maybe you had a dream as a child that's never manifested. This is a time for you to incorporate the two, the adult and the child energy in you, and write down your intentions. If it's still an intention that you had from a child, write it down. It still can be fulfilled, and it should not leave your list because you're an adult. Nothing is too childlike to ask for. And of course, Pisces energy is around for everybody else as well. Even if you don't have Pisces in your chart, it could be in a different area of your chart and still affect you as well. But either way, even if you don't have Pisces in your chart, this energy is here for you to work with as well. And it's about emotional. Pisces is a watery element. So if you have lots of water, you might be a little bit more emotional this month. If you have no water, it might be bringing on emotions that you've never or very rarely feel. So remember that as well, that the Pisces energy is here for everybody, obviously. But if you are Pisces, it can affect you in different ways. So let's see what we've got for our cards here. This is absolutely one of my favorite cards in this deck. I love this card. Princess of Pentacles, which is Page of Pentacles, the most youthful of the court suits. Again, my gosh, we keep getting the Wheel of Fortune this week. Lots of movement within our fate. I love this card in this deck as well. It's it gives me that steampunk vibe. Love the Sphinx, Anubis, a snake. Very Egyptian, probably also why I like it, but very steampunk feeling for me. Then we've got the Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights, nightmares. Six of Swords. Moving forward to better things. Okay. So starting out with this priestess or Princess of Pentacles. Not priestess, but she has a definite priestess vibe. She is about beginnings youthful energy, birth, blooming, newness. This is a spark of life, energy, I feel. And then we, again, like I said, we have that Wheel of Fortune card. This Wheel of Fortune card is very powerful as well. It's about, it's got Jupiter, Pisces, Sagittarius. We've got the Hebrew letter Kaf, which means fist, which means taking that energy within you and moving forward. But it's also, the Wheel of Fortune card is also about understanding your strengths and weaknesses. And it's also about luck and karma as well. I get a lot of karmic feeling vibe off of this one as well. And then numerologically, we should talk about that. So we have the Wheel of Fortune is 10, which is about potential, new beginnings. 9 is about fulfillment, fruition, how things play out in your life. And 6 is about healing and harmony and moving forward. So I feel like with these two energies here, you need to definitely heal from something. I feel like there might have been something that happened within your wheel, but let's go back to the 6 here. So the 6 of Swords here is about, we have air, a lot of reason, a lot of air and reason. So this 6 of Swords is about moving forward to a higher vibe, to a better place, letting go of the past. And that's what this 9 of Swords here is representing. You need to let go of the past. You need to not carry on this extra baggage of what's dragging you down. That 9 of Swords is about nightmares, anxiety, depression, grief, sadness. Maybe somebody has exited your life, and it's brought sad feelings to you. Maybe somebody is no longer in your life. Whether that's by choice or not, it could mean that somebody is no longer in your life and you need to move forward. You need to move forward no matter what. Even if it was not a good, not a positive, not a positive ending, I want to say. The Wheel of Fortune card is also about life cycles. So sometimes things end in our lives and we have to accept that. But there's a lot of fear with this ending, I feel like. Something is ending or has ended, and it's brought you anxiety. But with this card, the Princess of Pentacles, it's about new beginnings and spark and this energy that comes from within you and within the earth around you. It's just like the beginning. It's a life cycle, like spring. This card reminds me of spring. And that might be important with vernal equinox coming up. And this is about moving forward in strength and power. And the Wheel of Fortune card is also about adapting to the forces of nature, and bringing that balance back from your darkness and bring it back to light. And we have a lot of that light energy here. This is coming from both of these. This is kind of like sunrise, and this is like sunset, and everything in between. And we have the Sphinx, where you're sitting at the top of the world at one point, and then we have Anubis, where things cycle into a time of your life where everything is not going the way that it should. But I do feel like this, it's not necessarily a self-imposed restriction. I feel like you're truly fearful of moving forward, but you have so much positive energy around you with this Princess of Pentacles, your earthly environment as well. I didn't mention that. This is about grounding in your earthly environment. This has to do with your foundation, your family, your home. So that's also why it's stressful for you. But again, the Wheel of Fortune gives us, the Wheel of Fortune turns. It's mostly a positive. You know, obviously it can come across as negative as well, but it is a positive card. It's about moving through the cycles of life, because we have to. That's the way it is. And we have to take the bad with the good, and we have to know how to manage that. And nightmare's a nightmare. I mean, if you're fearful of something, you have to work yourself through that. Sometimes time will take care of that, if you don't go in and cut it off at the pass, per se. Make things change on your terms. But either way, you will get through this, because I see this card here as being a highly positive card of moving forward, healing and strength. So, my friends, I can't say enough we got a ton of people readings this week with the Wheel of Fortune. So it must be a lot of karma, and letting us acknowledge that things happen in perfect time. Doesn't always seem like it, but they do. So I think that is it. I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed week, and don't forget about that Pisces energy and your new moon manifestations. Nothing is off the table for anybody, but especially if you have Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. So have a beautiful, blessed week.